a buyer's agent, so I'm the founder of BFP Property Group. We established 6 and a bit years ago now.
Mm.
So yeah, we sneak under the radar, but we've been around for good 6 years now. So predominantly helping home buyers and investors here in Sydney,
Mm.
but we also branch out to other markets for investors only. Over 20 years of getting a lot of additional debt and going through the loan process.
Yeah.
I think it does get more challenging, things
Mm.
with the Royal Commission and whatnot, and I think for good reason too. Lending rules are a little more complex, probably for good. Others may have a different opinion, but yeah.
You've been operating in the area for so many years. You probably have a good pick of what's actually going on the ground. So, what's your observation in the past, say, 12 to 6, or probably 6 months, 12 months back too long?
Mm. So I've noticed, I guess, within my own client base,
Yeah.
and inquiry levels that come through our business, investors have definitely come back to the market. There's been
Yeah.
a resurgence in investors
Yeah.
over the last 6 to say 9 months.
Mm.
I think there was a part of, say, last year where we noticed there was a bit of a pullback, a bit of a retraction.
Mm.
The conversations with investors very different to say what it was now. It's
Mm.
really interesting given that look the interest rate cycle is at or close to its peak, but
Mm.
the resurgence in investors is increasing in
Mm.
my business.
Oh, wow. So when you say A and B grade investment, can you define a bit of details? What do you mean by A and B
Yeah,
grade?
look, so I'd say look, your A class stock is
Mm.
probably in the best pocket or best street in that suburb,
Mm.
partially renovated,
Mm.
uh, nothing really to be done, close to your local village amenities, etc.
Mm.
B stock is something similar, but it might have some sort of quirk that would make it inferior. And then
Mm.
your C class stock is it's on a busy road, it's facing the train line, it has some element that is going to I guess,
No street parking, that kind of stuff.
yeah. Look, it could be something like that, or it could be derelict, or it could be. So it's a dwelling that just won't likely won't appeal to the general market.
Mm.
A lot of so we've got a big overseas or Australian expat
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
client base as well.
yeah,
Um, like Aussies living in Singapore, Hong Kong, the UAE, and a couple of other parts of the world. They're very interested in bringing back some of their wealth that they've created in
yeah,
those hubs back into Sydney. And the inner west is one that typically is high on the agenda in terms
yeah.
of a purchase. Some of it can be a mix of emotional buying,
Mm.
which we've got to be careful with, but a lot of them have that mindset that they might send their adult kids back when they are going to uni or something like that. So yeah, we do have some other overseas buyers too. A lot of overseas buyers in New Zealand. So there was a period of time, I'm not sure if it's still the case, but New Zealand citizens were classified as or treated the same as Aussies. They didn't get slogged with the foreign stamp duty surcharge.
Yeah.
So we had a period, I can't remember if it was last year, where there was a lot of Kiwis wanting to buy assets here in Sydney to send their
Mm.
kids to Sydney Uni or to.
Oh, okay. So with the hills, pretty much the competition really depends on the area you're looking at and the style of
Absolutely.
stock. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Mm.
absolutely. So your high-end properties, say in Castle Hill or Glenhaven, they're likely to be sort of upgraders perhaps from within the area,
Mm.
or relocators from outside, sort of
Mm.
competing for that, say, larger character homes for between three and say 3.5 or 4.
Oh, wow. So you pretty much really need to know the market well to pick a more suitable area. If you want to get in these hills.
Yeah, yeah. So there's some big swings in terms of pricing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure.
And there's certain parts of the suburb too that have big swings in different streets. So different pockets of suburbs
Mm.
can have very different pricing.